Hey guys, this is Ryan at Stone Glacier. We wanted to get together this spring and run through some of the optics guys are running for the 2024 season. Let you know what we like, what we're using, and just kind of like give you some opinions. What I personally have here, I have the Maven B1s. These are a 10x42 bino. I really like the size of these binos. They're a nice size. They feel good in your hands. I really also like the price point on these binos. You get a high-end optic, but at a little cheaper price than some of the, or a more budget-friendly price than some of the other options. I run mine in the regular Sentinel harness. I also run the Maven spotter. This is the S1A. It's a 25 to 50 by 80. It's a little heavy for like a lot of backpack stuff, so if you were going to do a ton of backpack hunting, it might be a better option to go with something a little lighter. But I wanted this one because it's got the bigger objective. It's really stable, really clear. I take a ton of videos through it with this all-in adapter. They turn out really nice. This is one of the best pieces of gear I have, I think, and one of my favorite pieces about like carrying my spotter is taking videos through that. But it's been a great setup. I really like it. It's clear. It's packable. It fits really well in my backpack. It would fit in any of our spotting scope pockets on any of our backpacks. But it's been a good setup and a good one for the last couple of years.
Hey guys, Lyle from Stone Glacier. I'm just going to spend a few minutes today walking you through some of the optics I use while I'm out hunting. I kind of have two mindsets. I carry optics specific for archery hunting, and then I use some different ones when I'm out rifle hunting. For archery hunting, I go with a pair of 10x42s. These are the Noctivids from Leica. Overall, I've been really pleased with these. Just super clear glass, not super heavy, nice ergonomical design. I'm always a sucker for that European design, but good quality glass. And then I carry the rangefinder as well. This one's also from Leica. This is the 2800.com. What I like about this setup is oftentimes when you're archery hunting, you're gonna get in a tight situation. You have to use something one-handed, your rangefinder. I've just found that rangefinding binos and things like that are a little bit tricky when you're in those archery spaces. So I like this guy, super accurate, probably one of the more accurate rangefinders I've used on the market, and that's this guy. When it comes to a spotting scope, I always have a spotting scope during archery season or rifle season. This guy is the Leica 82. It is a little on the heavier side, but my mentality is I'd rather have kind of that next jump up in optics quality. And if I want to really zoom in on something, I want to make sure I have the right tool for that. I know there are smaller, lighter options out there, but I'm willing to carry that extra weight. I just feel it's worth it when I really want to get a tight look at something. I had Taylor and our product development team design this little quick pull-off hood for me. I keep my Digiscope adapter on here all the time, so it's really easy to just, throw your phone on there and grab that. And then I normally will take this lens cap off and I just shove it in this lid, and that way I'm never losing my lens cap. When it comes to kind of rifle hunting, I've been a big fan of the range-finding binoculars. Just allows you to carry one tool while you're out there, makes life a little bit cleaner. These are the 10x32s from Leica. These are the GVID Pros. Man, I've been a real big fan of these. Really good laser on there. These have the applied ballistics in it, so gives you your dope and data kind of when you need it. I do still carry my Kestrel with me to make sure I get the wind and kind of double check my data as needed. And then I recently got a pair of these Revics, and so these are their 10x42s. Really like these as well. These have been great, super fast, very accurate rangefinder. We were actually rangefinding stuff in a light snowstorm, which traditionally has been a lot of difficult for other rangefinders, but I really like these as well. The nice thing about all these optics is I run them in one bino harness. So this is the large size from us, but all these optics will fit in here. The 10x42s, you could run those in a smaller one, but I just adjust the hood so that way I don't have to exchange or move things out. So really clean system, but yeah, those are the current optics I'm running for all of my hunts. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.
Hey guys, Taylor DiAgostino with Stone Glacier. I want to take a quick minute to run you guys through my optics setup. For binos, I'm running these Leica Trinovid 10x42s. Great little optic. I ran them for about the last 6-7 years. With those guys, I like to carry and use this really right stuff attachment point. Is great for glassing off a tripod. These guys fit into our regular Sentinel series bino harness. And then jumping over to my spotter and tripod. For the tripod, I run a slick carbon fiber tripod. This is a Benro ball head. And then I run the Swarovski ATS 65 millimeter spotter there. It's just a great spotter for kind of everything. It's one of the most lightweight ones that they offer. So it's great for backpacking, but does everything that I want to if I'm going to be running around out of the truck or day hunting as well. Almost always have this setup with me anytime I leave or I'm out in the field. And then with that, I use the all-in phone scope adapter there. Is just really another little game-changing piece of gear that really bumps up the clarity and quality of your videos when you're out there hunting. From there, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out.
Hey guys, Colby with Stone Glacier. Today I'm going to take you through my optics lineup and what I've been running for the past couple seasons. So to start out with, I've got the Vortex 10x42. These are the Razor HDs. I classify these as like my everyday carry bino. They're compact, lightweight. I think that 10x42 power / objective is just like one of the most versatile setups out there. Great for finding game. When you're in big country and you're looking far away, it can be limiting for sure as far as really nailing down what you're looking at. So when I'm running these, I'm almost always running my Razor HD 65 straight spotting scope as well. As you can see, it's a straight. This is what I've used forever, and when I got this scope, I wanted to get it just because it's what I'm comfortable with using. However, in using it and hunting with other guys, I've definitely found there to be pros and cons. For me, some of the pros, again, just being what I'm used to, being able to interchange between my binos and my spotter, I'm able to get on what I was looking at quicker with my straight spotter than when I try to put on an angled spotter for whatever reason. And then also I really like this for glassing out of a truck. Just get a better line of sight when you're lining up on your window. As far as the cons, where I've been jealous of guys I've been hunting with is when you're doing really prolonged sits and picking apart country with your spotter. It's definitely more comfortable to have an angled spotter where you can get in that more comfortable head down position than having like a straight kinked neck looking through the straight spotter. But it's honestly a check tool for me. I don't spend a ton of time behind it. It's usually just double checking something that I'm picking up with my binos. And then in conjunction with that, I've got the Cerui Carbon T24SK tripod, and that has the VA5 head on it. The head I've really come to love. For a long time I used to use a ball head, but as I started to spend more time behind my tripod and glassing off of a tripod, I really come to like the smooth pan that head has. So yeah, that's my setup that I'm taking most of the time. And then in recent years, I started running these Maven B5s. These are the 15x56s. Been really impressed by the glass. The quality is really good. They're a little bit heavier, but outside of that, yeah, these have become like my late season elk hunting optic. And when I'm taking these, I usually leave behind, or not usually, always, I'll always leave behind my spotter. Again, just special use for elk. The magnification is enough. Even looking at far distances, you're able to tell what you're at least looking at, and if you need to get closer, you can. And then one last thing is on all my optics, you'll see I have this Really Right Stuff adapter on there. So one thing I try to do with all my optics, and even my rifle for that matter, is to have the same mounting system. So all of these optics are set up with an Arca Swiss adapter to go onto this tripod, as is the spotter, as is my rifle if I need to shoot on there. So gives you that functionality to be able to interchange and run everything off of one head. So yeah, that's my setup. If you guys have any questions, give us a shout at the shop.
Hey, this is Rosco with Stone Glacier. I'm going to take you through the optics setup that I've been using the last couple of years. So we'll start with the binoculars. Been using the Swaro NL Pures. These are the 12 power. I really like how compact these binoculars are. They're extremely clear. I prefer the 12 powers over the 10 or 8s just because you get that little bit of increased magnification when you're glassing off of a tripod. But with the 12 power, they're still stable enough that you can use freehand. Like I say, they fit very well in your hand, very compact, light on your chest for a 12 power bino. For the harness, I've been using the Sentinel bino harness. This one's set up for rifle hunting and has a ballistics pocket on it. Rangefinder, this is a 6 hour Kilo 8K that I've been using for that. The NL Pures, the 12 powers and the 10s will fit in a large or they'll fit in the regular. This is a regular and it fits a little bit tight to start, so if you want a little bit more volume, I would suggest the large. Then when we move over to the spotting scope, this is also a Swirl product. This is the ATC. This is their compact that they came out with last year, a 17-40. Previously, I'd been using the ATX in a 65 or an 85. I really like this spotter just because of the compact design, the weight, the clarity, once again, is very comparable to the ATX. I don't see a lot of difference between the two. Of course, your field of view is a little bit different. One thing to note on the ATC is it does not have a rotating body, so it does take a little bit more positioning, but I feel that the advantages for me and the weight savings and how compact it is and how little real estate it takes up in your pack, I do prefer the ATC for virtually any hunt. As far as a tripod, this is the Leo Photo. This is the 255 CEX, and it's their lighter carbon fiber tripod. It's stable enough to shoot off of in a sitting position. Also, the legs will fold out into a lower position so that you can shoot prone. The attachment head that I have on top is also Leo Photo, and it's their 50 head on the top, and it is compatible with Arca or Picatinny rail. So that's what I've been using the last couple of years, very happy with it. If you have any questions on any of the gear that we've gone over today, feel free to give us a call at the shop.